Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? Today is my first collaboration with other business owners all around Australia with the intention to support local businesses. As you know, that during this pandemic era, everybody is somewhat struggling in terms of their business and also in terms of their mood. There's a lot of panic, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of stress. So my intention is to work with another person and then uplift your energy or your spirit and share our experience along the way. Okay, so today I am accompanied by Adrienne Francis. And to introduce you about Adrienne Francis, hey Adrienne, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So Adrienne is the owner of Vitamin Beat Boutique, which has clothing and jewelry that are good for you. Her 25 years of experience in the retail industry and has seen Vitamin Beat show up at trade fairs, festivals and markets in New South Wales, Victoria and ACT. She loves to travel to source direct from the makers, bringing unique and individual items of clothing, beads and jewelry to happy customers here in Australia. And Vitamin Beat is located in the seaside village of Tea Gardens near Port Stephens or up north from Newcastle. Is that correct, Adrienne?
That's right, yes.
Yeah. And currently she's studying to become a certified coach. Her niche is boutique owners and fellow female entrepreneurs who may find themselves stuck and need help with goal setting and direction. Welcome, Adrienne.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here, Ingrid. This is like a lovely opportunity to collaborate with female entrepreneurs and use our time wisely in this particular era that we find ourselves, this pandemic era, which it's really coming out to be quite something else, isn't it? So it's been fantastic to find you and to collaborate, and we can help each other here. So let me just read your little blurb introducing Ingrid Galloway as the founder, relationship coach and relaxation officer of Kahyangan. I'm not going to say it right. Let me say teach me again.
Kahyangan.
Okay. Kahyangan. She has been a relationship coach for 11 years and a spa therapist for 21 years, mainly in 5-star hotel day spas in Sydney. So she is used to looking after thousands of highly stressed clients from all over the world. She practices from Kahyangan in 5-dock from clients' homes, offices, hotel rooms, and online. Her work is always focused on stress, relaxation, and relationships. She has a kind soul, always seeking out to support the healing process for the many stressed people, broken-hearted, lonely singles, stressed out parents, and loving couples that cross her path. She does one-on-one coaching sessions, group workshops, and wellness at work program for companies to create better engagement and harmony for their team members. Fantastic.
Hey, thank you. So Adrienne, I will start with the question, what is your why? Why do you do what you do?
Well, Vitamin B was sort of really originally conceived because we actually really love to travel, and we initially started with beads and jewelry, and I studied anthropology when I was at university as well, and beads have a fascinating history of trading. Like they've been traded for thousands of years, so it just really resonated with me. And then it's like morphed into my clothing shop here, which still has beads and jewelry, but a lot of clothing, and I bring, like, I really know my clientele, quite intimately. So I know what I have to source and why they need it, so, and now it's really my direction is changing into coaching, because I have started working online in my boutique, going live on Facebook quite often, because it is a really small seaside town, and sometimes you've got people here, a lot of the time you don't. So at the moment we definitely don't. So that passion of going live on Facebook and really reaching out to all my different audiences, and that feedback of my customers coming back in was was just amazing. So my passion is to help other boutique owners do that. And then also I'm actually doing a coaching course with a woman from New York. And my other why is to help other female entrepreneurs who are a little bit stuck. I love talking to other female entrepreneurs and hearing their stories, and then just seeing little nuggets of things that maybe they haven't even thought that they could utilize in their, in moving forward. And then just helping them like see that and make new goals and just, create a life that they really want to live. So that's,
awesome.
My why sort of morphed into where it is coming now, which is, I'm very excited about. Yeah.
Definitely, because we're all about growth. If we're not growing, we're rotting, right?
Correct, yes. And so Ingrid, how about your why?
Yeah, so I came from a rather dysfunctional family in Indonesia, right? That's why the name of the business Kahyangan, which came from ancient Javanese language, and it means heaven. They were loving parents, but the biggest thing that I learned from my parents was not how to not communicate with your partner, right? So I moved to Australia to escape from my mother and to marry my first husband, but unfortunately it was an abusive marriage. So after 10 years and 3 attempts, then I left. So I lost everything, material, like my properties, my furniture, and then I gained this depression and anxiety, fun stuff. But the best gift that I gained was myself. I got Ingrid back. And then during my healing journey to heal myself, I attended various self-development seminars, and I went back to college to study counseling and life coaching. And straight away, I knew that I would be a coach. And my niche would be in relationship. So now I am remarried. I've been married with my second husband for 12 years now with 2 kids. And during that time, I gained pre and postnatal depression, just to add more fun into the journey, Therefore, I am so passionate to look after broken-hearted, lonely-hearted singles and loving couples, to heal and strengthen their relationship, especially when they have high level of stress, some form of grief, some form of depression and anxiety, and give them practical support that doesn't overwhelm them.
That's awesome. That sounds really, really good. Wow, and I think as we have our personal experiences really shine through in your coaching experience, like when you come out as a coach, because you can draw on the type of knowledge that you have in yourself. Yeah. And then really, help people through that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's just have another level of understanding and compassion, I guess, coming from, rock bottom. So yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So, Adrienne, if you can share 3 tips on how to style yourself during isolation, because I've heard, I experienced myself, and I heard from other people, actually the project the other day, they had this section about Formal Friday, #FormalFriday, because people have been working at home in their pajamas, all day and night. So what would your tips be?
Yeah. Well, look, pajamas are great for a certain period of time, but I wouldn't like to see everyone just like slipping into that whole pajama realm forever, because it really, you need to really boost your energy up. And one way of doing it is to dress, get dressed in the morning, shower in the morning and get dressed, and it's like you're ready to go for work. So this morning, for instance, I got up, I did some yoga with my daughter, I did some study, breakfast, raced out to my shop, showered, and here I am. So I'm not quite ready, because I do love accessories. So my 3 tips are going to be to accessorize yourself, like get all ready, have a beautiful top on. So I've got this beautiful embroidered anglaise top, which is one of our new designs for now, or until we come out of hibernation.
Yeah, it's very nice so far already.
Oh, thank you. So I don't have any jewelry on, so I always feel slightly underdressed when I don't have any jewelry on. And I can tell you what, when you just put a little bit of jewelry on, it just does makes a whole big difference. Hold on, I can't find my ear. Hold on. So just to put a bit of jewelry on, I've got some beautiful silver earrings here, like this. Here we go. Yeah. So just step one, if that's enough for you, it depends on what you're wearing it with. Just some jewelry. You can do your hair up as well, like that. Step two, I always put a little necklace on as well. So, and it just makes things a little bit dressier. You know, it dresses you up with like not, and it's just really, really effortlessly. So if you've got, you know, your jewelry box at home that you've had for ages and you've always been too busy to go and unravel all those beads and all the necklaces, go and do that now. Make yourself a little tree at home on your dresser and have all your necklaces there, so you can put a different one on every day, or keep them on and keep layering up. And then step number 3 is really easy. If you've got a lovely scarf at home, so if you're at you know, your desk and you've been working and you don't want to get dressed but you just want to do something a little bit extra, is put something on like simply like this.
Oh.
So it changes the whole look. I'm just going to move my camera down a wee bit like that. So it just changes your whole look, you know, and you can have it like that, and you just, yeah, so there you go. You slink around and you go, I'm ready to go out, or darling, what have you made me for dinner? I'm ready for my dinner date. So you go from the office of just having like a little plain top on, you just simply put earrings, necklace, and a nice little scarf top, or you know, a scarf, and you know, just something to brighten you and lift you up, and you make you feel good. So you don't necessarily need to go out to dress up, but you can stay at home and dress up as well. There's my 3 tips for today.
Fantastic. That looks lovely. Thank you, Adrienne. And I've never seen anything like that before. I mean, I have scarves, of course, but I've never seen a scarf top before. So there you go, learn something new.
Yeah. Oh, this is gorgeous, and you can wear it a different way. So you can put it like a V-neck. I'll just show you. We always do this. It's one of the things that we actually have in our shop here, and I love it because it's free sizing. Lots of different people can wear it, and you can wear it like a boat neck or in a V-neck like that. Yeah.
And they make you look different straight away.
That's right. Yeah, and it depends on what color you wear underneath it. So but just like anything, you can even get 2 scarves and sew it up yourself as well, just to give you a different idea for when you have scarves at home and you go, but I don't have a scarf top. So all you do is just like sew 2 scarves and then just leave a hole for the head, and there you go. You can make your own.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And how about you, Ingrid? What's 3 tips that you have for couples who are self-isolating at home?
Yeah, definitely. I would say number 1 will be delegating your duties. You know, a lot of couples are stressed right now because they are forced to work from home. So they're seeing each other 24/7, and then throw in kids in the mix. Then their stress level go through the roof, really. Homeschooling kids, they're not easy. So my tip in that is delegate your duties. For example, my husband, generally speaking, he understands more about our daughter's learning material. So he does more the homeschooling stuff on top of his work. But then I help him, support him in the background by doing more cooking, more cleaning, you know, that sort of housework. So he doesn't have to wash dishes too much or cook too much. Normally he makes us breakfast every day. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see my various breakfast posts. So now he doesn't have to do a lot of breakfast. And then number 2, there you go. That's my little one. Just sneaking in, part of working from home. Number 2 is humor. So in this stressful time, humor definitely uplifts your mood, your energy. It brings the endorphin, happy hormones. And then you can easily say, go to your bed, watch dry comedy bar, for example, or something similar, you know, that you can watch from your phone. bring your beer along and have a date night in bed watching comedy. Just pretend that you are going to a comedy club, you know, dressing up like what you're wearing now.
That's
Easy.
right. Yeah.
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 And then number 3 will be giving your partner sexual relief. I much prefer having more babies 9 months down the track rather than more divorce 9 months down the track when we're out of this, you know, pandemic lockdown era. So there you go. Give your partner sexual relief. Naturally, you will get some happy hormones back. You just can't help it, you know. Triple X, gold away. Thank you. So now, just to make things more fun, Adrienne, I will invite the audience to guess a true statement and a false statement from you. So Adrienne said to me that number 1, she has been to the Antarctic, and then number 2, she had a camel fall in love with her in Kenya. Guess which number is the right answer? I will say, because it's so interesting, I will choose number 2. It's true.
It is true. Yes.
Yeah? Wow, tell me that story.
Okay, this is a bizarre story. My partner and I actually skippered a sailing yacht, a French millionaire sailing yacht, for 6 years. We sailed across to Kenya, and we were waiting for the right time to sail up through the Red Sea. So we had a bit of time on our hands. We went up to Nairobi. I found some old antique beads. This is way before I started my business, but I already loved beads then. And we met a woman, an American woman who, Joni Waite, she was an artist in Kenya, and she said, in Nairobi, she said, look, I've got a house a little bit, you know, just on the Masai Mara, and an old 4-wheel drive ute. If you can get the ute going, you can take it and go on safari with it. So we're like, great. So we went and stayed in this beautiful, unreal stone house with thatching, and you woke up in the morning and you saw giraffes wandering through the top of the giraffe's head would wander through the clouds, and it was just amazing. And she had this camel. I mean, I think maybe it was like a pet camel or something. I don't know. Anyway, every time this camel saw me, you know, I don't know if you're familiar with camels when they sort of regurgitate part of their throat up and go brrr. So the camel would see me, and this thing would come out, and it would like race around after me, and I'm like, oh my God, you know, I'd go out of the house, and this camel would go, oh, there she is, boom, and he'd come racing after me. And then it was even so, like in the kitchen, it was like one of those, like those doors you could open up the top, and then you could have the bottom so no one could come in. So this camel would come in, and then the head would come through into the kitchen, looking for me. So that is true. I haven't been to Antarctica, but I did have a camel fall in love with me in Kenya.
What a great story.
And how about, I had lots of fun with my family last night. I was like, I've got to tell them, what's a true and a false? I had all these truths, and I couldn't find a false. Like, but that was my first funny truth that I brought to you. And Ingrid, now, are you number 1, a camping girl, or number 2, a concierge type of girl?
Why don't you guess?
Well, just like on the blurb that you gave us, day spas, 5-star hotels and things like that, I'm going to go for the concierge, number 2.
You are correct. Yeah. I am a concierge person, but I would like to give you the number 1 story, the camping story. This is my funny story. So back then, before I married my husband, we went on a date, and then he said, let's go camping. I said, oh, okay, I've never been camping before. Okay. And he said, I'm an experienced camper, so you have nothing to worry about. I have this, I have this, I have that. Okay, no worries. So I let him to, organize everything, because I know nothing about camping. And then we went up to near Maji, in the country. and we found a camping ground near Dunny's Swamp, not exactly in Dunny's Swamp, but nearby. And during the day, it was hot. It was hot. But then going down to more sort of like evening time, it started to get colder. And there you go. We went, we arrived at the camping ground and then started to pull up the tent with the nails. And guess what? He didn't bring any hammer. So what are we going to, pound these nails into the ground with? He didn't bring any lights. The sleeping bag that he said will be suitable for both of us is actually a single sleeping bag, and he said, "But it's big; it will fit for both of us. It's a big single." It's like, no, it's not. And he didn't bring any food, and so we were cold, rushing to put the tent up, and we didn't have any food. And these two old men, they have their own vans. One said to me, would you like any barramundi? I said, barramundi? Count me in. So I came to his van, and then I started cooking with whatever ingredients that he had. And he said, oh, wow, Andy, your wife is the best cook. And in my mind, I said, I'm not his wife. I'm just dating him. And then at nighttime, it was 0 degrees. We ended up sleeping in the car with the heater on because it was bloody cold. But guess what? I married him anyway, so I must be desperate, and he must be desperate too.
That's a great story. That's a definite story to put you off camping forever.
Yeah, I know. And I said, darling, I'm a concierge girl, not a camping girl. Don't take me camping anymore.
That's lovely. Nice story. Thanks for sharing that. That's great.
So now we come to the end of our chat. So thank you so much, beautiful people, for watching and listening to our collaboration. We hope that you learn a thing or two about practical things that you can do to make your current living situation better and more fun. We hope that you understand what is our expertise by now. And if you need more support, whether it's in sourcing a new outfit to jazz up your look, make you feel good, or to reinvent your boutique business to grow in this changing time, please connect with Adrienne. But if you need some help with your stress level, especially if you're broken or lonely-hearted singles and loving couples, please connect with me. Our links will be on the post, so you are most welcome to stalk us online and take advantage on our special offers. So I look forward to connect with you next time, beautiful people. I have more informative, uplifting, and fun chat like this because I really believe that this is the perfect time for us to connect. So keep well and lots of love. Bye.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me on, Ingrid. That's lovely. It was lovely. Great time.